Good afternoon, everyone. Quick reminder of our housekeeping. We'll start with broadcast questions, and Jamie will get us started. Move on to the Daily's briefing, which is embargoed till 10:30 tonight, and we ask there is no social media posting during the press conference itself. Jamie.
Thanks, Simon. Good afternoon, Mauricio.
Good afternoon.
Only one place to start, really. It was the news that all Spurs fans dreaded Harry Kane's injury. What was your reaction when you found out how long he was going to be out for?
No, he's very positive. He was positive after the game. His character is always to be optimistic, and he's positive, and now he's focusing, try to recover as soon as possible.
When you think of the times that Harry Kane has rescued Spurs, if you like, at the end of the game, like he did against Crystal Palace, do you have the players that can do that can find a goal from nowhere?
I think we are talking about one of the best strikers on the world. You cannot compare with another. Of course, we have different characteristics on the team. For me, always it's about the collective effort, collective skills to win or lose the games. And of course, that we are going to miss Harry because it's obvious that he's one of the best. But in the same way, we are calm, relaxed because we have quality enough to play and win games. It's not an excuse that Harry is now out for a few weeks, that we are not going to have the same mentality and try to win the games like with him.
Will you turn to Fernando Llorente to fill his position, or do you think the likes of Son, Lamela, can they play number 9, if you like, as well?
I think we have different players that can play in that position. Dele Alli, Lamela, Son, Llorente, Lucas Moura. For me, the most important is not the position on the fact. The most important is how you are going to use the space in every single game, trying to appreciate the different tactics that the opponent they are going to use. But I think we have quality enough. We have different alternatives that we can use. And now I need to be right, picking what is going to be the best for every single game when Harry is out or is still injured.
Are you confident he will play again for Spurs this season?
Who?
Harry.
Yes, of course.
Yeah.
Yes.
Because he's obviously got a World Cup to consider as well. Will he be fully fit for the World Cup? Do England fans not need to worry about that? I know that's not your concern. Your concern is Tottenham, but will he be fully fit for England?
No, I think he's focused now, like us. We are focused in trying to help him into as soon as possible to recovery from his injury. That is the first step. The first step is to feel or to be full recovery for his injury, and then try to, like all the process, to try to build his fitness. We'll see. Is it 2 weeks, 3 weeks? I don't know. That we need to assess every day and every week. But and then to try to help and then be fit again, not only for training, if not after to compete. The same process with different players that we follow, no, and we have.
Just very finally, one final question on Harry. Have you spoken to Gareth Southgate in the last couple of days?
No. No. He didn't call me.
Moving our attention on to the game of the weekend, this becomes a really, really huge game for Spurs, doesn't it? The FA Cup must be something now that you're targeting to win.
Of course, like all the game are massive. Bournemouth was a massive game for us to keep our position on the table. Juventus was a massive game, and now will be a massive game. If we want to have the option to fight on the end to win some title, I think it's the only option that we have to try to arrive, no, to achieve that. The FA Cup is a competition that now, with the Premier League, is our priority because we are involved in only 2 competitions, and of course, will be massive for us, but for them too.
I know you've been asked this question before, and I know you don't particularly like it, so sorry, but a lot of people say, Spurs, they're a great team, they're improving all the time, Mauricio Pochettino's done an incredible job, but they need to win something. Do you feel that way?
Look, of course, I would like to win some trophy, but not for myself, to deliver it for our fans and, of course, for our player. I am not a egocentric person that love to win title because to put in my shoulder. Of course, that always in football is about win. How is important too. That is my point of view. But I think in the process that we are involved and in the project, in the club, I think we are doing fantastic. And then you need always some percentage of luck that is not under your control, that sometimes put some trophy in your side or not. I think we deserve more. We are working hard. I'm sure that it will arrive if we follow that way. No doubt, no doubt.
Does it frustrate you that some people say that?
No, no.
Unless the Spurs side wins something, then they've failed. That must be frustrating.
But that is our opinions that you need to respect, of course. I think the people that is telling that is because they feel maybe the frustration from outside, no? Because Tottenham in the last few years show unbelievable quality, play good football. I think everyone enjoy every time that watch the team play, and yes, sometimes they feel sad for us, no? Not only our fans, if not fans from another team, no? Sure, Arsenal fan, no, but but I think because people that understand football know very well that project is a project that is very exciting project, because we are not a club or project that we are going to buy trophies. We are going to deserve trophies. And that for me is the point, that sometimes the people show their frustration because they feel sad for us, because sometimes we deserve and sometimes we not achieve. But that is part of the process.
Do you think the players feel the pressure? Do you think players
No.
they need to win something
No.
to justify all the hype?
No, they are so happy. I think the worst thing in life is to compare with another. And we need to compare with ourselves. And we need to compare Tottenham with Tottenham. And we need to compare this project maybe with another project, with different project, but in Tottenham always. And that for me is, I think, the player they feel, and they need to feel very proud about all that they are doing. And I think the staff, the coaching staff, all the staff in the club, the same, because we know the reality, and I think we need to feel proud, because in the way that we are competing in the last few seasons, I think is a thing to be proud.
Just one final question from me on your opponent on Saturday, because they gave you a really good game. It was just after Christmas. Since then, they've
Yes.
beaten Liverpool and Arsenal, and they've climbed up the Premier League table. Has it surprised you how quickly Carlos Carvalhal has turned things around at Swansea?
No, not surprise me. Of course, Swansea have a quality player, and of course, if you find a way that explodes this, I think it's important. I think he deserves the prize, because he find this point to change, no, the dynamic on the team. And yes, no surprise me, because in football today it's difficult that surprise people. But I think yes, of course, that he's doing a very good job, him and his player and the staff, of course.
Hi.
Hi.
With Harry Kane, I know the club have said that he'll return to training in April, but with regard to the Chelsea game being on the 1st of April, what's the likelihood of him being ready for that?
Look, with different players it's the same. One thing is all the information that you are going to read on the media. That is one thing. Another is the reality. The reality is now is with his crouch and is with his boot, and now we need to assess him day by day, and we'll see after the reaction of his ankle. And of course, the expectation is to recover him as soon as possible. That is our job, and the professionals that we have here, they are focusing trying to help him like another player. And then we'll see. And I think we cannot put a day or date to start to training with the team, or to be fit for training with the team and to participate with the team. Because one thing is, okay, that is the first step, and then the second step is for him to build his business. Of course, that is not a long-term injury, and of course that is easier to keep your form, and that help you when you are when you fix your problem to be fit quick. But of course, yes, at the moment we need to help him. I think we are happy because he's so positive, and when you see the player that is so positive, always that help us too, and to believe that as soon as possible can be again ready to compete.
Is there something else that can maybe be done? Because I think this is the third time now since the beginning of last season that he's suffered this same injury. Is there anything that could be done to kind of prevent?
No, because he's a warrior. I think he put his leg in a ¿cómo se dice una lavadora? Washing machine for the team and for try to score. Yes, no, that if you against Sunderland, again Millwall, and now because he's so brave, maybe another player go and say, I'm not going to take a risk, okay? Because he's a warrior and how he is, that is why Harry Kane is Harry Kane, no?
Just one final question regarding Chelsea, obviously the Premier League. That game is really important. Harry Kane being on the pitch is a psychological advantage, would you say, for Tottenham, and would perhaps give Chelsea an advantage if he wasn't?
Look, for me football is about collective mentality, collective effort, and if you have one of the best strikers, better in your side, no? Like Harry Kane. But this is not Harry Kane. We need to find the solution, and we need to find the way to believe that we can win too. And I think the team show in different moments that can cope with that. And of course, for me, never will be an excuse if we have one or another player on the pitch. And for me, the mentality always is to win. Playing with the under 21 or with the senior players on the pitch, because for me that is the most powerful thing, that you need to believe that you can win, and then of course better player, better quality, and sure that you will be close to win the games. But of course that all the players that we have on the squad deserve to play, deserve to respect them, and if we have on the squad that we have, is because we believe that all the players can play.
Andy.
Mauricio, it's been an interesting cup run with Newport County and Rochdale. They were sort of carnival atmospheres for those clubs, and Swansea, this is their first quarter-final in the FA Cup since the 1960s. Are you expecting a similar sort of atmosphere in a way?
Yes, of course that we expect a great atmosphere. Of course, Swansea will be motivated to go to the semi-final, like us. I think yes, will be so tough. Look what happened with us against Rochdale or Newport that you say now, and of course the competition is completely different to the Premier League, and yes, they will be so motivated and will be so tough game, of course.
When you played them in January, Harry wasn't available from the start that day, was he? You had Fernando.
Yes.
And he scored, so that must give you, a positive mood to go into a game like this without Kane.
I am always positive. Always positive. Of course that I care, look after the player, and of course all that I think the same, but I am always positive, and of course that we are going to go there to try to win and to put the team and the club in the semi-final. That is our objective.
And Carlos Carvajal he's also a very positive guy, isn't he? Do you admire his approach to management? He always seems to have a smile on his face.
Yes, of course, he's so positive, and of course he's showing a great job in the moment that he took in charge in Swansea, and of course will be an exciting game, exciting competition that type provide you to be on the semi-final, and that is why we need to deserve to go and to play better than them and score goals. That is the objective that we have in our mind.
Can I ask you about Son? Obviously, I think there'll be quite a big focus on this game in South Korea with Kane playing well for Swansea as well if he plays. I mean, are you thrilled with how he's progressing and how he always plays with a smile on his face seemingly as well?
Yes, he's doing a fantastic season. I think it's his best season so far here, and He's doing well. He's helping the team. He's doing fantastic. I think he's so happy, and we are happy too.
And just finally from me, people keep talking to you and saying, "Oh, pressure, pressure, pressure." But you've had one defeat in all competitions this year, more Premier League points picked up as well than anyone else. You must be very pleased with how your team's playing at the moment.
Yes, I think like before, I say to you, we feel proud. I think the player must feel proud about what they are doing. The club, that project is a very exciting project, different than another, no better or no worse. It's completely different. And yes, I understand that sometimes the people measure everything with the same, put it all in the same situation or in the same position when compared. But we are professional about that, and I think football people, they are seeing that our project is completely different to another. No better or worse, but it's different.
Alice, the last one, please.
One name that wasn't in the injury news today for a change, Toby Alderweireld. Is he back in training?
Yes, back in training Tuesday with the team. Yes.
Is he fit enough to play in France weekend?
We'll see. I need to decide still. I not decide if it will be involved or not on the trip to Swansea.
Another player that's had his injury problems in recent months, Harry Winks. I mean, what's his mood like at the moment? It must be tough for him. He's been out of the side.
Yes, of course it's tough for him because I still not feel in the way that he need to feel. We are trying to help him and to feel perfectly. And yes, it's a little bit sad because he tried and we try to help, but yes, I think we are going to fix the problem. And of course, it's not in his best mood, but sure that with the help of the whole coaching staff, the staff and everything, we are going to help to achieve again the same level that previous how he feel before that problem. No?
Is he still feeling pain in the ankle, or is it just his confidence?
Well, it's both things. It's not only confidence. It's because he feels something in his ankle that is not can express himself in the way that he can do. No.
Okay. Thank you. Cameras off.